If nobody is laughing at your dreams are not big enough.
Hello, welcome to My Workspace, which is a one-stop solution for all your real estate queries. I am at Burani Real Estate. Mr. Santosh Burani, the owner of Burani Real Estate, our in-house real estate consultant, who's coming with the 28 years of experience. Welcome to the channel, sir.
Hi, Shah.
I want to know what's your successful story in the last 28 years, what you have done it and your journey.
Sure, Shah. So as you mentioned, I'm into real estate from last 28 years. It was in August 1995 when I came into real estate. I just wanted to kind of network, meet a lot of people. And when I tasted the first blend, I told my mother, this is the place I want to be. And from that time, last 28 years full time, I'm to be in real estate. Talking about my success story, I would like to go a little more deep into that.
Yes, please.
So there are two incidences, one in the year 1999 and one in 2000, which relates to my success story and my tagline. My tagline is delivering 100% success from 1% possibility. So in 99, Mr. Sushil Mantri from Mantri Developers, he came to Bangalore and I was the first realtor he met. And he wanted to launch his first project called Mantri Woodlands in Bannerghatta Road. The markets were very low and pathetic. To sell one or two apartments in a month means you're doing fairly good business. And he wanted to launch his project of 124 apartments. And I proposed him that why don't you take up the title sponsorship of ICE exhibition, which was coming up on the same road in Bannerghatta Road. That was the Muzaria grounds. And he said yes, but he had two riders with him. The first rider he said was that I should assure a minimum sale of 10 apartments in the exhibition in 28 days.
28 days, 10.
Yeah. So 10 apartments. And second is that I have to lock my office and sit with him in the exhibition with the staff. I just took up the challenge. And in 28 days, you won't believe it, we did not sell 10 apartments. We landed up selling 64 apartments.
Amazing story.
And that charm was the stepping stone of Mantri Developers in Bangalore. The second success story was during 2000. Today we have Google, but at that time it was only telephone directory.
Yellow pages.
Yellow pages and telephone directory. So I used to flip through yellow pages at the telephone directory, see which company has bold listings and give them a random cold call. That time there was no networking, so we used to give cold calls. And I saw a big listing of British biologicals. I called up Mr. V.S. Reddy and introduced myself and I asked him, how can I help you in real estate? So number one, he didn't expect my call and he just said, I don't think so you can help me because I have seen more than 50 properties for myself, but I have not signed up a single property on Bannerghatta Road. I took 3 days time. In those 3 days, I shortlisted the property. He came for the meeting. Believe me, that single meeting, though he had seen 50 properties earlier, we closed the deal. So out of these two transactions, what I felt is that the tagline, delivering 100% success on 1% possibly, is so true. And the tagline, I got it from my mother, who has been an inspiration to me all the time. Because when I was a kid, my mother did all things. She kind of painted the town blue. We went to different doctors across Bangalore, across India to see that my hand is treated. But finally we landed up in Pondicherry, where the doctor said that I will give you only 1% hope. And my mother seeing 100% success in that 1% possibility, she said yes, and the operation was successful. So today, my success, my everything goes to the tagline, delivering 100% success from 1% possibility.
This is a success part, but if I take you, what are the challenges in this success story which you have failed is?
Yeah. So real estate has seen a lot of ups and downs. Okay. So there was a time after my mother passed away, we had to move into different house, and at that time, say around 2001, 2002, there have been very ups and downs, and I had someone employed also with me, and believe me, there was a time where for 8 to 9 months I didn't do a single transaction. 8 to 9 months.
Just because of the market condition?
Because of the market, couple of things happening and all. So there were times where you didn't do transactions and you had to face the challenges. But if you have belief in you, if you have the vision that you have chosen the right line, nothing can go wrong.
So it's all about persistence and believing on that.
Exactly.
So as you mentioned, in the last 28 years, the industry has changed a lot, more towards technology. People can see on the Google and all. My biggest question is, why any buyer come to a realtor? They can go and buy directly now. We have several options to go directly buy. Why he will go for the realtors to buy for the property?
Shyam, can you tell me one thing? What are the three most important things in life? So one is health,
Agree.
wealth,
Okay.
and happiness. So if you have health and wealth, happiness comes by
automatically.
default.
Correct.
So when something is wrong with your body, what do? Do you go to a chemist directly?
No.
Or you go to a doctor?
I'll go for doctor.
And which doctor you go to?
I prefer to my family
A
doctor
family doctor.
who knows me very well.
Exactly. And he will prescribe you the correct medicine depending on the condition of your body.
Correct.
Similarly, we all have been working and slogging day in and day out, and we acquire wealth. And with wealth, what do? We invest in property.
Correct.
Okay. And when you're investing your hard-earned money in property, you need to have a proper property consultant who is going to guide you to which property to invest in, which builder to invest in, which builder not to invest, what are the kind of properties you should invest now, and what are the kind of properties you should invest later. Okay. If you go to a family doctor, he charges a consultation fee.
Agree.
If you go to a property consultant, he will not charge you a consultation fee. He will charge you a commission only at the end of the transaction. So it is very, very important to go through like a family doctor. You need to have a family property consultant.
Any incident in the past which you can correlate that any customer has went directly to the builder or a owners to buy the property, and later on he facing some challenges and he comes to you that, oh, instead of coming to you, I went directly and now these are challenges, can you help
I
me with
will
that?
not give you one, I'll give you two instances. So one of the guys, he went directly, okay, and he went and booked the apartment. His friend came to me and he told me that I would like to invest in the same property. Can you believe it, Shyam? I got him the same property at a lesser price and I got my commission too. So there's a myth that if you go directly, you will get at a lesser price. That is number one. Number two is, his friend landed up having some problems with the developer.
Okay.
And he was not able to solve that problem. This guy also was finding the same problem. But since I was the person in between, I was able to take my client to the developer, get those things sorted out, and later call his friend also. Though I have not his consultant, I was able to sort out his problem. So it is very important to have a mediator in between, because though you go and book directly, you will not have a direct access to the director or the managing director. You'll be interacting only to the sales team. And me being in industry from last 28 years, it becomes so simple to reach out to the director.
You know, in and out, everyone there.
I know all of them on a single call. I can speak.
Makes sense. So I'm sure most of the people agree with this term that real estate is the asset which look for the long term. It is a gold which grow again and again. But everybody can't buy the house or a land because it's a very costly. So what are the different types or different ways where people can invest in the property?
So Burani Real Estate is a one-stop shop for all properties. So once a customer comes here, we have an option for everybody. If he wants to invest, I can get him a piece of plot for 3 lakhs only. Now 3 lakhs, you don't get it in Bangalore. But in the outskirts of Bangalore, he can buy that site. Believe me, what I'm selling for 3 lakhs, I had sold it for 80,000 around 7 years back.
It already has gone 3 to 4 lakhs.
3 lakhs. We have options for 30 lakhs or 3 crores or even 300 crores. People can invest in sites, in farmhouses, in apartments, in showrooms, in tech parks. So we specialize in 2 or 3 different aspects. Number one is getting properties for developers either on sale or joint development. Second is selling high-end homes for villas and apartments. So we have got awards from different developers also. So if people nowadays want to invest in commercial properties fetching rental incomes, so you can invest in commercial properties fetching rental incomes right from 20 lakhs to again 200 crores or even 2000 crores. People want to invest in warehouses. That's the new trend because the rentals you get in warehouses are crazy.
It's same like commercials.
So we have a lot of options, investing in warehouses, investing in farmlands. So there is a huge scope of investing. So it depends on what needs they have. We kind of interview our clients and see what are the needs, and then we offer them a platter of properties.
So I can say, nowadays the trend is there. People want to buy a stock. People want to buy a crypto. They want to build their portfolio. So you're giving the option, build your portfolio. You want a small piece of land, you want a big piece of land, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a warehouse. So we have all the option.
Yes.
Create your own portfolio for the long-term prospect. Amazing. So I want to ask, as you mentioned, that there are small piece of land which almost like 6 years, 7 years back was 80,000. Now it is 3 lakh. So price has gone. In case I want to invest something today, where should I invest where I can see a long-term good returns on that?
You invest in any of the outskirts of Bangalore, you will get very good returns because every 5 years or couple of years you get another inner road or outer ring road which is coming up.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
because city is growing.
Growing.
Number one, you invest in apartments, you invest in villas or plotted development. Whatever you see in newspaper, if you are investing, that is good. Builder has launched. But me being in real estate, okay, and knowing all the developers at such a close level, we can get you investments at a
Little
lesser price at a lower range. It is called as pre-launch.
Okay.
Because before the builders launch it in their market, there's something they call the top realtors of Bangalore and offer it to them to offer it to their clients. That is as a pre-launch. And there's a layer below that also, okay, is because I specialize in closing properties for developers. At that time, developers want investors, either from a large group or from single people. Okay, so we get them apartments booked even at that time. It's not booked, it is like a letter of intent. Okay, so when some person comes to us, we give them various options. Either you want to book it through the paper advertisements, what is available, what is ready, or
Ready
at
to
a
move in kind of thing.
launch or a pre-launch or at an investor's level.
So if I'm not wrong, the concept is if you're buying as a pre-launch or you can say the investor property, you're saving somewhere 20-30% on that.
You save even much more.
Much more on
Much
that.
more.
So by the time my property is ready, I know that my price has already
It
been
will be
put up.
double very easily.
Before we end, I like to ask, what is the one value message you like to give it to us?
Yeah, the one valuable message I would like to give to you is that we should have a solid teamwork. Whatever I have achieved in the past is all because of my team. Believe me, in the last 17 years, not a single person in my team has left me. I have had 100% retention. If they are not with you, if they are just learning something from you and going and starting on their own, that is not success at all. My driver is with me from last 15 years. And before I leave, I'd like to leave you with a quote. This quote is by Ratan Tata. It is about dreaming big. Guys, if nobody is laughing at your dreams are not big enough. So this is my message for you all, guys.
Thank you so much for your valuable time. And this particular quote I will remember in my entire life. Thank you so much, sir. Guys, my name is Shyam and this channel is not about property. It is about reality. This channel, we're going to showcase you the upcoming projects and the best investment opportunity. So do subscribe this channel. Thank you.